Oh no, why are you here? Hey everybody, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we collected all the character notes that we can grab to get updated for this point in the game. And this time we'll be starting off some side quests. Yeah, we'll actually start off with side quest. Because we'll stay in the talking mood with the Trista radio station. Michael, good to see you again. Oh, you're here? Great! You realize it's been a while, and the last time I saw you weren't even famous. What do you say? Want to give Lady Trista an exclusive interview? I'll pass. Besides, at the end of the day, I'm just a student. I don't want to be made into some national hero. Ah, not so fair enough, I guess. Is that what you're here for anyway? You're helping me out with a new talk show I'm working up for Radio Trista. New talk show? Finally posting up in time, huh? Gone before its time, surely. Something good for the success, though. So I want to take what we learned there, put it all into a new show in the same vein, to establish the talk show genre. See, this one's got a new theme, but towns, we're going to focus on a different town or city in every broadcast. We can try and make the heart, get to the heart, what makes each city we visit great, straight from the locals' mouths. Our first show is going to be a test case, so I'm going to need your help with it. Not by me, but since you're asking me, I take it the first town you're covering is Trista. That's right, our own backyard. Helps that this place got way more famous after the war. It's gonna do wonders for our radio new shows live and die on those numbers. So do radio stations after the battle for Inheim, they'll give us a bit of a boost, but our listenership isn't what it used to be. Now's our chance to win back their hearts and ears from those bastards at the Imperial Chronicle Radio. I've seen that coming. Unfortunately, we don't have anyone who could place Misty, which doesn't exactly help matters. But even though we're not ready to air just yet, I want to get a feel for how this show's gonna work as soon as I can. So basically, I want you to get around, get comments from the people of Trista about what makes this town great. Sounds like something you can do for me? Of course. Not a problem, but do you have any guidelines for me, or should I just go around asking everyone I see why they like this town? I sure do. Why don't we limit to 5 comments for now? Diversify a little too. One from an elderly, one from a kid, from a worker, and given that we're kind of a school town, one from a student, one from a teacher, sure to round things out nicely. Try to get hard-working first year for the student count, and someone who won't mess with us for the teacher one. That sounds like a good mix of people. Let's see what I can do. Thanks, let me know once you've gotten all the comments we need. Best of luck. And we start off, let's talk Trista. As you said, we gotta look around for 5 people, 3 in Trista itself, and 2 within the school grounds. They are marked out, yeah. Except for Brandon's in there. Our first stop will be Kirsch's, where we want to talk to Old Man Abbott. And you need to come from an elderly person, and Abbott's nothing if not elderly. That's mean.
Comments, you say? I've got my fair share of those. Hopefully I can give you one that works.
Fingers crossed.
What makes Trista great to me? I'd say it's because this place has a unique sense of vitality. You can see it at key points in the school year like these two. Being able to share in the major milestones of all these young students' lives brings me a joy that couldn't be found anywhere else.
It's an interesting perspective, and I suppose it makes sense coming from an elderly person.
I can hardly wait to meet the new students who will be here in just 2 weeks. Oh, I'm rambling now. Was that helpful?
Absolutely, thank you very much.
How nice to hear. I do hope it ends up on that new show you mentioned.
That felt unnecessary to just say if he's nothing if not elderly. But, I mean, you're right. Tizel! That title will give me a good count for the child category. I'd really get my comment read on a new radio show? Well, in that case, I'll happily give you one. You wouldn't mind. Let's see here. I think the thing that makes Trista great is its pleasant, relaxing scenery. In spring, you have the leaning flowers, in fall, you have the falling leaves. Each season is beautiful in its own way. It's close to Heimdall, too, so I think everyone should come and look if they got the chance. How to do? Is that okay? I just knew I was going to mess it up somehow. It's perfect. Thank you for sharing. Well, if you say so. Lame. This is a lame comment. Comment sucked, Tizel. You should be ashamed of yourself. Comment was subpar. Well, that works here in Trista, obviously. Maybe she'll give me a comment from Michael's new radio show. Really, that's an interesting idea. I don't know how useful my opinion will be, but if you want me to, I'm happy to throw my 2 Mira in. By all means. It makes Trista great to me. I would say it's because we're a town with pride. No matter how many times people here fall, they always get back up and keep moving forward. They don't let anything stop them from achieving their dreams. They keep working hard until they realize everyone has a deep sense of personal pride, and it makes me proud to be able to support people like that. I'm sure the next year will pose us a number of new challenges, but I can say with confidence that we will prevail. I couldn't agree more. Thank you for the comment. No, not at all. I hope you can use it. We will be this quest is actually almost already done, so we're gonna spend our time talking to people in Trista afterwards. Is the gym part of a side quest, or is that one of our actual quests? I think that might be a new quest getting started in there. Maybe. Oh. I might as well use that. Plan on starting a brand new show here at Radio Trista, but I'm gonna need your help to get the first broadcast just right. If you got time to make radio history, meet me at Trista Radio Station. And why, pray tell, you're darkening my doorway today? I most certainly hope you aren't here to tell me about some recent spot of trouble you've once again caused. Being completely honest when I say the thought couldn't have been further from my mind. Is that the case? Well, your Trista certainly has improved a lot in life over the past few years. I'm afraid it's of no interest to me, however. It's not getting the ratings they were before the war, but they're on the right path, I think. They've been doing a lot of work to expand their audience, too. Rumor has it they're starting to broadcast in Crossbell. Did you say Crossbell? There's a fraction of a chance that Risha Mao may hear my voice. I can't let this opportunity pass me by. Coming for a new radio show, you said. I have no love for radio as a medium, but it would only be right for the Academy's vice principal to contribute his opinion. We've done how crazy it was for Risha Mao. Like, well, a comment from the teacher and a comment by cajolement is still a comment. Like nothing more, sir. Listen, well then. What makes the town of Trista great, you ask? Why, you're studying it! It's none other than the presence of the Academy, founded by the famous Emperor Dracos. Could you elaborate on that? I would love to. The Academy is far more important to this nation than you realize. Countless numbers of men and women have passed through these halls of learning, and been enriched by the knowledge they offer. Those men and women go on to form the very backbone of society. Yes, that does include the men of the imperial family. In about the words of our wondrous founder, this Academy is charged with creating the very foundation of our world. The town may be small, but it has the pride and dignity one would expect of such a key part of this great nation. I would postulate that it is the very presence of this Academy that allows it to hold its head so high. Wouldn't you agree? It's actually an incredibly sound argument. Her Draco's words resonate even now, clearly. They certainly do. In fact, that's something I hope you keep in mind as you conduct yourself over the next year. I want you to make sure your last year here as fruitfully as possible, especially your education tends to be punctuated with other work. You have me there. Thank you for your comments, sir, and for your advice. Comments by cajolement. Sounds like something I would have. Because I get nervous in front of people, you know? Which is weird that I want to do YouTube, because, like, I am real bad with people, personally. And I know this doesn't really help, but still. I guess the gym is where our student is. It might be Monica? Probably Monica. Let's pop on in. Boop. We're gonna pop on in. Talk to Monica. So need a student comment from Michael. You know, Monica's a hardworking first year. I'm sure her comment would be great. May give a comment for a radio show. It's fine if you think I'm up for it. I'd be happy to help, or at least try. Remember, just give me your honest opinion. That's all I need. Well then, the best thing about Trista to me is how it's full of wonderful people. And second you to inspire your friends and classmates who are just fun to be around, and even outside the Academy, the townsfolk are always there to support me whenever I'm feeling blue. I feel like having all these great people around allowed me to grow into the person I am today. I couldn't be happier that I chose to attend this Academy and live in Trista. And I'm in the same boat there. It's been an amazing year. It really has. Can't deny that I'm sad to see Laura leave, but I'll try to make next year even more fruitful than this one. Besides, it'll take more than her leaving the Academy to put an end to our friendship like ours anyways. That's for sure. Thanks for your comment, Monica. Well, if you can actually use it. All the comments I need, time to get on back to Michael. Which is exactly what we shall do. We can pop into Karsh's first. Before we dip on over to the Trista radio station. And, hidden away over here. What's this? A comment submission for Radio Trista's new show, with love, the Diva. Comment submission, but the show hasn't even gotten off the ground yet. Diva, there's no way. No matter who it's from, might as well hand it in with the other comments. Well, look who's back. Look's back, how'd it go? Did you get me a bunch of amazing comments? So check them out. Now that's the stuff. I couldn't have come up with the more perfect comments for myself. The show's got discussed with all over it. You got to call. Great job, Reem. I didn't think you'd be this happy about them. Make me blush. Oh, and here's a bonus one. Just on the table over there. What do you mean it was on the table? I didn't see anything over there. You didn't? Well, let's read this mystery letter. What makes Trista great? Towns change every day with the lives of people who live there. They have this beautiful, ever-shifting sort of charm. Maybe that's what makes them great, though, huh? Sorry, I feel like I'm half dodging the question. To me, Trista will always be a town of memories, I suppose. So I'll always remember it. There may not be any one thing that makes it special, but I look back fondly on the time I spent there. Nothing else, I get to meet a lot of fun people. Speaking of towns, I'm strolling through one right now. On the town street, will be walking again when we meet again. I look forward to finding out. P.S. Good luck finding a host for your new show. Have to meet again, huh? So she's okay after all. Excuse me? I haven't heard a word from her since the capital's occupied and war broke out. Nobody else to talk to had any idea where she was either. Probably she wanted dead in a ditch somewhere. I was really worried about her. Missy, I'm so glad you're alright. What the hell are you? What have you been doing? Could have at least told me you were alive. Clearly dropping a letter by isn't too damn hard for you, but no, not a word. What's this happy horse shit? Good luck finding a host for your new show. Oh, no, it's on you. Stop slugging up and get your ass back here. But I was supposed to be fine. I'll turn the show into such a big sensation. She'll be begging me to take her back. You mug my words, but you're gonna be back. You'll be back whether you like it or not. It's pretty she actually sends the letter like this, though. Definitely don't trust her after all she's done, but she really must have enjoyed her time here. This really has made me think. Just really is a wonderful place. That's Talk Trista complete. We get a bonus AP for doing the letter as well. So what if Mr. wants to play hard to get? I've got a plan of my own. I'm gonna make the show so damn good she beg me to let her back on the air. Back my words, Mr. You're gonna be back. You'll be back whether you like it or not. A live broadcast of the Battle in Heimdall gave us the highest ratings ever. Got loads of new listeners too. Not that the director's had much time to celebrate that. He's been really worried since Missy vanished on us. Given that she was a big part of the station's popularity, though, I don't exactly blame him. They worked really well together too, even if she did stress him out all the time. Yeah, still. Andre, what you got for us? A little birdie's whispered rumors at my ear that there's a small celebration taking place at the Academy. Why would you not think to inform me as my dearest bosom buddy of this? I am deeply wounded. As one of even friends. Dearie me, you are the hero who ended the war, while I am the wandering purveyor of love who heals the scars that had left. Why don't the two of us form a team? I see someone's performance in Heimdall didn't go over too well. Andre's a weirdo. I'm gonna miss the drinks you want to get back with the guild again. There's always a chance of swaying the Trista on business someday. Maybe that would kindly get you to have a round of drinks with me. So poke around here by that means I haven't graduated yet, which also means I'd still be too young. It's Mr. Hero. Glad to have you back. But can we drop the whole Mr. Hero thing? Yeah, sure. Sorry about that, but I've seen your name pop in the Chronicle so many times I couldn't help myself. Well, Mr. Hero or not, I'm glad you're sticking around next year, even if your classmates aren't. I'm sad not to have those red uniforms running around town anymore, I tell you. All the trouble the war has caused seems to be at its end. Even the public and army, which caused me so much worry, has been dealt with. Peace has finally returned to us, and there's nothing better than that. Guess what? I'm going to the flea market this afternoon. But not as a customer. I'll be looking after the stall of the merch Trista set up. I don't mind doing it one bit either. I was able to go to the Academy Festival, so at least I get to join the fun in some way this time. I mean, I didn't even tell her I gotta give her a Surlin Vorsh. Well, up here? I'm accompanying my father on a journey to repay his many debts. I would like to stay in a more spacious, upmarket hotel than this one, but I suppose I can forgive him this once. After all, this adventure of all the love to find beautiful jewels, clothes, and accessories across the nation.
This town is situated on the outskirts of Heimdall. It is known for its connection to the royal family. It only behooves the nobles such as myself to visit a destination like this at least once. Okay, I'll admit I'm just here to as part of my journey to travel with my daughter to pay off my debts. She's got some very famous stuff to the buzz from the war. So what better place could I begin from?
I feel like we've met Baron Poe. He might have been the guy trying to get a... Who's at the shoe shop? Maybe. I might be wrong about that. Mike would ask me to help him catch that second year over there, so I did. You would have thought all that elite intelligence division training would actually come in handy someday. Let's wait and see what happens next. Tries to escape, me and Larry are gonna stop him by any means necessary. What is his name? Look, just promise me you won't let her talk you into doing anything illegal, okay? What a team.
be selling my most vibrant potted plants at the flea market today. Although it'll be a happy reminder to everyone who sees them that spring is nearly upon us.
You know, I would argue that it already is upon... maybe.
The uniforms for this year's new students are finally ready. The Academy's recent popularity, this year's crop of students is bigger than ever, so I'm glad we got them done in time. It's only 2 weeks before I'll get to see people wearing them, but I can hardly wait.
Okay, you still sell the red stuff. Which, sadly, still is a bit disappointing. Oh, Euler.
Sounds like Lord Rufus is doing a spectacular job over in Crossbell. From what I hear, he's already built their entire government. That's the truth I ever heard one. His current position seems just right for him. He can really put his skills to work and do some good work in the world. I can only hope he continues to guide this nation to greatness.
That voice hurt to do.
Well, Lumber Blitz making a comeback? Now that's promising.
See you again, Mick. Back to the horse racing style again, I see.
Something smart. But yeah, now that the racetrack's open again, I'm back my own. I'm really glad I told you kids to go out there and get that war ended. I don't want to live in a world without the spring races. Look, Kelly ain't happy about the whole hero thing, but just try to take it one step at a time. Can't exactly run away from being the Action Chevalier, so you might as well work on dealing with that burn.
Yeah, you're right. Family's part of my life now, so it's time to start thinking about what that means for me.
Good. Don't get started just yet. It's your last free day of the year. You're not going to waste it worrying. Take the day off.
You might. Maybe start unwinding with a little bit of shopping.
Take it easy, kid. Look around and have a good time. The lineup hasn't really changed much, but there might be a character or two that catches your eye.
Of course, if you miss anything, I'll be here. And also, Lobby Fat, Clear Gelatin, all that stuff. Might as well, while we're at a shop, not where you actually popped into, do that. I'm heading off now. Have a good day, darling. Mwah. Thanks, dear. Take good care of Kurt for me, will you? So we're gonna be like this even when they're old and gray, aren't they? Gee, sure, it's nice out today, huh? Perfect day to get some laundry done. I'll do. Inside. Goodbye. Neighbors really do catch us in the act a lot, don't they? Still, I'm starting to think I should pay her back for all the love she gives me with more than a bevy of smooches. We're looking to getting some time off work vacation. Nice little family vacation. Oh, that sounds lovely.
Hey, Daddy's come to what they're here by the wars to go back to work, but even him in the war didn't change him or mom. They know I'll never kind of calms me down.
You know, PDA couples do somewhat annoy me. They can be, well, yeah. But still, it's nice to see them acting like normal. It's gonna be really lonely around here without Tor and Angelica. I don't know why, it feels like soon they leave here. I'll never see either of them again. I can't be able to defeat us. There's every chance we'll meet again one day. So keep hope in my heart. That's a Taizo looks up to Toa and Angelica, but mostly Toa is the one you should be looking after. It's just, I hope that you intend to I hope you know that I intend on buying the political textbook you have in your hand. And here I was, ready to purchase it because I heard it proved useful in running the Kreuzen province. That's the last copy. How should we go about solving this problem? I have an idea. The Academy chess clubs are facing off against each other again later today. You know, they're class students, we're still looking for help for their team, so why don't we use that to settle this? Very well. We're hoping for a rematch anyway. Let's just kiss already. I must have done something to make Adios happy for her to give me a chance like this before I leave. Oh, the book, sure, but winning it is secondary to showing that arrogant windbag his proper place. Here, I thought the remainder of our time would be free from competition. These were fate are to clash whenever we're within earshot of one another. Very well, I'll be happy to prove my superiority once and for all. I've been trying to find more things for us merchants and stuff, flea market stuff, but it's been surprisingly tough. There must be something there. Or perhaps I could just use those old textbooks I bought for Kay. No, I have to cling to the possibility that I might use them one day. Can't let hope die like that. Well, I mean, you could let hope die like that. It's tradition for the photography club to collect pictures we've taken over the year into a yearbook. Once Rex and I finish taking photos today, we'll be able to finalize this year's. It'll be the perfect way to commemorate both my final free day and the 2 amazing years that I spent as a store student. I'm not gonna pop down there.
Kenny's doing something outside. Nice animal lady I met a while back is with him too. I wonder what they're doing. Maybe I'll go and take a look. My husband's always busy this time of year, but things are worse now than ever with everything happening over in Crossbell. This I can do is make sure you come home to a wonderful meal and a relaxing home. It's hard to believe they're in 2 weeks into March already. I'll be sad to see Klein leave once he graduates, but I do have one final lesson to look forward to make sure it's a good one when the time comes.
Trails of Cold Steel 1, we actually did have a, I believe it's a hidden quest to help tutor that kid, so, yeah. You're never gonna replace me as a King of Blade 2 like that. You got a long way to go, kid. Seriously, how do you get so good so fast? At least try to hold back and give me a chance. Give me that fast boring for the both of us. Took me a while, but finally mastered Blade 2. And I still got your charms though. I mean, Crow gave me my deck, so it's always gonna be special to me. I don't want to let that go either. So many happy memories of the two of us playing together, just throw it out. We can get our Blade deck to play 2 decks until after the end of the war. Really haven't had them for that long, but K's already gotten really good. It's like games with only talent. Jeez, these guys are savage towards each other. Or rude, whichever. I'm trying to get ready for this afternoon's Sunday school classes right now. I'm seeing really in one of the classes today too. I'm sure the children will be very happy to have her as a teacher. Now that the war's over, peace is slowly starting to return to the Empire. That's a good thing, of course, but what? Oh, nothing specific. I'm just a little nervous is all. It feels as if the war's end was just the beginning of something else. Something that affects its entire continent. Kind of something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. Please, don't worry about it. After all, today's a day for celebration. You shouldn't be occupying your thoughts with things like that.
I change their voices so often. We're now halfway through March, which means that graduation is fast approaching. Spring may be a season of farewell, but do remember it's also one of new beginnings. Still, with all the trials you've overcome together in the past year, I can't imagine your future will be anything but blessed. Thanks, Paulo.
Lovely to hear you say that.
We've talked to Monk, we've talked to Klein, we've talked to Casper.
I thought I'd work with the student council next year too. We'll have Toad to help us, so we're gonna have to work extra hard to keep things running the way she'd want them.
No reason for me to go upstairs. No upstairs on the dorm, sadly.
Colette ran out to the flea market earlier, raving about all the exciting things we might find there. Maybe I'll check it out for myself a little later.
Go figure, the characters that we don't know don't have much to say. A lot we already talked to for her character note update, but we can pop into the upper class dorms regardless.
I hope Patrick can make all the most of his recent training. As do I. He's been practicing Lakeland tonight every single day. It would be a shame to not see that bear fruit. So it's unbecoming for us to be idling here while we put in such an exhausting effort. We should return to our rooms and study. A wise decision. I'm also considering joining a club next year instead of just lounging around in the salon. Oh, it's you, Schwartz. What sort of business do you have here? Patrick asked you to meet him on the academy field and now to go do so. Patrick really has changed over the past year. He's looking to him as an inspiration to continue to mature as well. Let's return to our rooms and study.
Well, there is upstairs on the upper class dorms, but yeah, well, not really.
Is that it for us? Yes, it is. Yep. So, that will do all for Trista. Next time, we'll take care of another quest, but until then, see you guys later.